champagne, man?
Sure.
Sir?
Charles, is that you? Hi. Surely not Kathy.
Hi, Mr. Brennan. Kathy! Marie? You look wonderful. You do too. Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Kat. Did you meet Bridget yet?
No, I just arrived.
She's a remarkable woman.
Jeff's taken a tremendous interest in her cause. I can imagine.
Did you hear? She sold that book, 300 Days, to Hollywood.
It's Romeo and Juliet with Irish accents.
Oh, come on now. That's a terrific story.
Kathy. I was going to introduce your father to Bridget. Care to come along?
I'd love to.
It's a great party.
Hold up there. Let's have a look here.
I'm terribly sorry, Charles. Mr. Kavanaugh here is one of Bridget's bodyguards.
No offense, sir, but there have been threats. Orangemen, crappies.
Crappies, did he say? I'm afraid I don't understand.
No reason you should. It's from an old war, an Irish Catholic uprising against the British and their Protestant allies. The rebels had short-cropped hair, you see.
That was what, 200 years ago? That's a long time to remember a haircut.
We Irish have long memories. My father taught me all the songs about the brave, crappy boys when I was still in the cradle.
I stand instructed. I'm afraid history was never my subject. Most of what I did learn, I managed to forget.
Forgetting is a trick Ulster could stand to learn.
Charles, there's Samantha. She'll never forgive me if I don't take you over to say hello.
Duty beckons.
I like your mask. I wrote a story about an owl woman once, just a little fable for children.
Called Children of All Ages. I read it just last year, and I loved it.
Did you now? Well, it's not easy to find, that one.
It was given to me by a friend, a very special friend. You have a real gift. I only wish you wrote more children's stories.
I wish I could, but there are darker things than ghosts in Ireland now. And you can't hear the fairy music for the gunfire.
I love the work. For the first time in my life, I feel...
Catherine, what's wrong?
Nothing, I just thought I saw someone I knew. Would you excuse me? Vincent. Vincent. Vincent.
Caviar, sir?
Caviar.
It's beluga, sir. From Russia.
What is it, Bridget? Is it trouble?
Oh, no, Thomas, it's all right. Go on with you now. The party. Not every man who's looking at me is wanting to lay me in my grave.
Bridget O'Donnell,
Herself.
I didn't mean to interrupt your dancing.
An act of mercy. Thomas is a good friend and a brave man, but a dancer he's not. Extraordinary. You look as though you might have ridden with Cuchulainn, or sailed with Theseus.
Only in my dreams. And sometimes in books like yours. Your writing has helped me through dark times. You've touched me. Made me think. I just wanted to tell you. Thank you.
Come. Think me outside.
Masks make life so interesting. Under all those feathers, you could be anyone. A childhood friend, an old lover. Come on now, help me out. Am I getting warm?
I'm afraid not.
Famous writer, then.
You're getting colder.
I tripped over my own sword again. The butler's the real pirate. I slipped him a 10 spot to tell me what the guest of honor was wearing.
Well, I don't think you'll be getting a refund. Bridget is also wearing an owl mask.
Consider it money well spent. I'm Donald Pratt.
Catherine Chandler.
Now, Catherine Chandler, shall I run up the Jolly Roger and steal you away for this dance?
Why not?
The night has a special magic to it, don't you think? This night especially.
Halloween.
In the old religion, they call it Samhain. It's the night when the walls between the worlds grew thin and spirits of the underworld walked the earth. A night of masks and balefires, when anything is possible and nothing is quite as it seems. Your city has its own magic as well. The lights, towers, listen to it. In Derry.
All right. I think we are live. I am not happy with this lighting at all, but it is still barely dawn where I'm living. And so I think it will get better as the sun rises. That's my hope. Hello, friends. I don't want to turn, if I turn the overhead light on, it's so bright that everything gets washed out. So I'm just going to wait until the sun rises and hopefully it blends itself out. How's everybody doing today? Okay, we're going to take a pause on our illustrious king, Ron Perlman, as seen in 1987's Beauty and the Beast, to move on to the wonderful, the glorious Final Fantasy XIV, where it is daytime. Let's get some sound on in here. Let's see. I hope you're all having a beautiful day. I certainly am. Listen to that. Birds chirping. The sound of insects buzzing. We're going to have a great day today. I can't wait. I've been looking forward to playing this game for a while. Now, I have to confess to you that I have been playing this game quite a bit off stream. Now, I will not, of course, advance the story at all. But that doesn't mean there isn't a ton of other stuff to do. For example, I have still been slowly, but effectively leveling all of my crafting. The other thing that I did, just to have some fun in some combat, is I have been leveling Pugilist. Now, Pugilist is the starter class that then becomes Monk. And that is the Fisticuffs build. And when I go to Pugilist, look at me. Biker badass. Yes, dude. This is so fun. Now, I can't take credit for all of these fantastic clothes that you see me wearing. One of the channel's most beloved viewer at this point, at least in terms of this game, if not overall, has been spoiling me to death with gifts of great outfits, as well as look at this, we've got ourselves a whole bunch of new mounts to show off. Why don't we do that? Now, there's been a Fall Guys collaboration that Final Fantasy's been doing, so you can play Fall Guys in the game. And this is one of the rewards. Look at this ridiculous thing. Whatever. It cracks me up so much. So there's that. This is a mount that I've had for a long time, but I think it just fits this outfit so well. Look at me. Oh my God. We are ready to conquer the world. Come on. Come on. You see me right up on that, and, it's over. I'm sorry. I don't have to do anything. Okay, let's not get too ridiculous. In terms of gifts, look at this. This is so fun to me. Giant gorilla that holds me, ready to spring into action. So as you can see, we've been having a lot of fun, playing all sorts of crazy nuts. She also gave me barding for my chocobo. Look at this. Look at this. I got beautiful armored bunny ears for my sweet baby bird. So cool. So anyways, I have been playing this game a lot, but I will not advance the story one bit without being on stream because we don't want to miss any of that. Now, in terms of the story, I was thinking again about, and we're gonna pick up this quest in just a second. We'll switch over to Arcanus here. Oh, by the way, this is my total hipster outfit. Look at this. Look at this outfit right here. Oh my gosh, someone get me a craft beer. Excuse me. I've been thinking about, I have been giving the free cities. No, that's from my time at Sandrock. What do you call the Eorzean Alliance? I can't remember, but I've been giving them a really hard time. Good morning, lovely daily. I was just showing off all of the fun outfits and mounts that we have acquired. Well, really, that you have acquired for me. You can't stay for long because you're about to head to work. Wanted to wish you a wonderful day and have fun streaming. Thank you so much. I hope you have a fantastic day at work. With any luck, you'll have a short break and you can pop on in and say hi. But if not, it's okay. No worries. I am certain that we will be able to play again soon. Thanks again. Okay, so what were we talking about? I was about to give an updated assessment of the lands of Eorzea and the cities, the Alliance cities that have real problems with the Beast Tribes. And I have just been railing against these cities for their attitude towards the Beast Tribes, and I think with good reason. I honestly think with good reason because, I mean, the Eorzea is pretty riddled with racism. It's quite clear. Not only are they racist against the Beast Tribes, but they're racist against the citizens of their own cities. I mean, we had this whole moment over here where he's like, he's one of those forest people, bah, right? And of course, we decided that we liked, well, we're in the backside of the thing. And what is his name? Buscaron, the bartender here. He was like, I don't think we should be racist to anybody. And we're like, all right, you're a real one. Yeah, Buscaron, this guy's all right in our book for not being a racist, an apparent rarity around here. But I think the detail that I was overlooking is they acknowledge that the Beast Tribes, that in times of peace, in times of tranquility, when things are going good, the Beast Tribes are happy and they don't have any need to like raise the primals, right? It's only in times of like real distress when everyone's struggling. And we've learned that since the calamity has happened, everyone's having a bad time. You know, the Eorzean Alliance cities are having a bad time. The Beast Tribes are having a hard time. Even the Garleans are having a bad time. And they're the ones that started it all, right? Everyone's having a bad time. So all the cities are just packed with refugees. You know, there's barely an economy that functions. Some cities are really struggling with economic wealth disparity like Ul'dah. And so we're struggling. But I think it's easy to overlook the fact that the beast tribes are really, really struggling. And so that drives them to do desperate things like raise the primals, because maybe that'll tip those scales in the right way. Now, in terms of whether or not, right, like we have been totally fair throughout history to the beast tribes, who can say? You know, I think, Lovely, when we talked for a moment, it was about how you can kind of view their behavior as colonizers. But when I'm looking at these maps, let's look at the maps here. Right? I've come to realize that a big part of these areas in each of these different places is actually, I mean, they have these huge like sylph lands, right? This is all sylph lands right here. So it's not like we've completely encroached on all of their territory, but we have encroached on their territory. I'm not trying to take away from that, you know, but I think that perhaps there would be a more relative harmony if the beast tribes weren't so violent towards our cities. And also, while I think they're justified in being frustrated in what seems to be the encroaching on their lands, the real problem is most of these beast tribes have been totally taken over by their primals, touched as it's called. They've been touched by their primals, and now they're basically hypnotized, like Loki did in the first Avengers movie, right? But once you're touched, there's no going back. There's no going back. Remember Thancred was like, yeah, all those dudes that got touched, we just had to kill them. There's nothing we could do about it, which is crazy to think about. So it reminds me. I think is it Thomas Sowell? Thomas Sowell? Let me look this up. Let's see. I'm looking up a quote that I love. Yes, it was Thomas Sowell, who, you know, I certainly don't agree with on a lot of what he has to say, but I think this is a fantastic quote for just acknowledging the reality of any given situation. He says, there are no solutions, there are only trade-offs, right? And that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with a world that's just riddled with, you know, unfavorable, you know, trade-offs. It sucks. Things suck right now. It's not good. It's not good. We're just trying to deal with it. You have the free cities, basically. Keep calling them the free cities until I can think of. Everest, thank you so much for coming by. Lurking, but really enjoy watching your VOD stream. Your Hrothgar looks great. Thank you so much. This is my hipster Hrothgar right here, right? We are about to hop on our scooter and ride over to the nearest microbrewery for an IPA. That is 100% what I'm channeling with this outfit today. But thank you so much, and I'm so grateful that you come by and you enjoy watching the VODs and the streams. It means the world to me. Feel free to lurk if you don't feel like interacting. It's fine. I am very capable of just running my mouth, just nonstop stream of consciousness. I was giving a little bit of an overview just now on, my feelings on things. So it's a world of trade-offs, and things are complicated, right? And this is one of the things that makes Square Enix games really, really great, is that they don't really sugarcoat everything. I mean, they try to bring aspects of what the real world is into a fantasy setting, so that they can make a point and tell a story, right? And it's going to feel more realistic, you know, the more gritty and the more undesirable certain aspects are, right? And I appreciate that. So we have the free cities that are just trying to rebuild society, essentially. You have the Scions, who are basically out there trying to fight the Primals. You have the Garleans, who are just the, evil, military dictatorship, imperial empire that's just trying to conquer us. So, and in their mind, and they have that, total imperialist justification. They're like, we have to save them, right? I think of that quote that, colonizers of the early U.S. used to use when discussing, the Native Americans, the indigenous populations. They said, kill the savage to save the man, right? That's what they would do when they would, take indigenous children from their parents and put them in education schools, right? And westernize them. They're like, oh, we have to kill the savage to save the man. That kind of talk, that's just so fucking horrible. And then you have the beast tribes who are having it bad too, and they're like, well, I don't know, maybe if we just, raise our god from the nether rounds, maybe that'll save us. Everything's crazy. Everything's crazy right now. So I'm going to try and be a little less upset with the main cities and try to be a little more even-handed, but I get worked up about stuff pretty easily, so who knows? Let's play the game. That's enough of my overview. Homie Bees Chronicles, welcome to the stream. Hi, Unky. I will lurk too since I just started playing Final Fantasy XIV, but happy to catch your stream. Thank you so much for coming by. I think you commented on one of my Time at Sandrock videos recently. I'm so glad that you're enjoying my silly playthroughs of all of these games. It means the world to me. Thank you so much for coming by. It is early where I am. I said I'm not a fan of this lighting, but the sky is still waking up. Hopefully when this room becomes awash in natural daylight, it'll get better. That's my hope. Well, let's not turn that off, but this is, there we go. That's maybe a better color. I don't know anything about lighting. I barely know how to do any of this. I just know how to run my mouth. Okay. Deliver the Kirkin firewater to Buscaron at Buscaron's Traveler. So here we go. We have been doing a bunch of chores, trying to make the sylphs trust us. And if I remember correctly, it sort of took us on this wild goose chase to get alcohol from this guy's... was he a goblin? No, he's a Kirkin. He's a Kirkin. This guy's Kirkin friend. And we got it, and we're bringing it back. Here we go. Kirkin firewater, so he remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? Why, that old bloody hells. Who's cutting onions back there? That's sweet. We've decided that we really like Buscaron. Not only does he hate racism, but he likes to get drunk. And he gets emotional with his friends when he thinks about his friends. This guy's great. Okay, he said to shelve it for a year, does he? Aye, that sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. This stuff has an aroma and body unlike any other drink I know. It's going to be a long year. What say you come back then, friend? We'll see if we can't make it through this bottle together. Oh, what a guy. What a guy. Okay, let's see. I don't think I need any of these. I think I'm actually pretty geared up. I might actually have... We should probably go check just to make sure. I think I just hit level 30 not that long ago. I might have a level 30 Arcanist quest. Yes, I do, because level 30 is when you get to go from Scholar or... Summoner. So actually, before we do, I will accept this quest. We're going to go back and we're going to knock that out. Because that's really exciting. That's really, really exciting. Okay. If Buscaron had his druthers, he'd have an adventurer with whom to share talk of sylphs. Okay. There was a word while you were away. Sylphs were seen in the wood, but near no lands of their own. No, this place was near to here, a place we've never known a sylph to come. Something must have given them cause to venture this far. More than like the missing sylph elder among them. Here, I've marked the tract where they were sighted on your map. Go see if there's anything to be seen. Okay, we will do that in just a second. But first we got to head back and we got to pick our class. Now, the beautiful thing about picking Arcanist to start, and I didn't realize this at the beginning, but I'm super thrilled about it now, is that at level 30 right here, it splits into two different classes. If you want to do DPS, you can go Summoner, and if you want to heal, you can do Scholar. Now, I thought that you would have to level like one or the other. You couldn't do both, but apparently they level together, so it's totally awesome. Arcanist Guild, here we go. As much as I would love to promote Scholar in my life and get good at healing, the idea of healing gives me a ton of anxiety. It really does, because you're responsible for so much. And I don't know. I probably would want to practice it off stream. So we'll probably stick with Summoner for a minute just for the ease of it. Ooh, look at all this nice fancy gear. Let's try this on. Try on. Hey, look at that. I'm a fancy lad. Put your pants on, bud. That's cool. Okay, well, sweet. Look at this. We get a new book. Ruin 2. Hey, we got a better damage skill. And upgrades Ruin to Ruin 2. Oh, okay, so we don't have to do anything about that. Fantastic. Let's go. I've been expecting you, Unky. As ever, Kylia's predictions prove accurate, almost down to the moment. And her mind is especially sharp with such a dangerous confrontation in the offing. The Yellow Jackets have contacted us with word of Dusmaga. It appears his merchant vessel is presently anchored off the coast of Bloodshore. Now, if you haven't been watching all the stream, this little side story that we have with our guild, we befriended a fellow guild member by the name of Kylia. She is super bookworm. She knows her stuff inside and out. Quite impressive. We just kind of wing it. She's brilliant. But turns out we ran into a pirate while we were doing inspections. So not only the arcanists, like the scholars, the mathematicians of Eorzea, they're also the bureaucrats. So we're busy doing things like inspecting goods and whatnot. In the middle of just a routine inspection, this evil, and I say evil pirate, came along, and Kylia had a meltdown. I mean, if you go back and watch the video, it's kind of hard to watch. She was like scrambling on the ground, trying to get away. Pure terror. The way they did it actually like gave me anxiety. Well, it turns out that she had been kidnapped by this guy, and this guy was like head of a human trafficking ring. So we don't need to get into the like gritty details. You can fill in the blanks in terms of what she endured. Absolutely awful. And the only thing that brought her back was right here, the leader of the guild. Actually, no, this isn't the guild master. This is the current guild master. We met the guild master in the last video. Brought her back from the brink. So we're on a mission now to go and kill this motherfucker. We are going to knock the shit out of him. I can't wait. I am so excited. That's the plot right now. We're going to do it with Kylia. We're going to seek revenge. So good. Once the pirate business there is concluded, rumor has it he intends to embark on an extended voyage to the east. It will be some time before he returns once more to Limsa Lominsa. So we have a small window to get this guy. If we pass up this opportunity, Kylia will lose her chance to settle the score with those Maga, and we risk the force here stumbling once more into the blackest melancholy. Yeah, we don't want that. Simply getting close enough to Dusmaga will prove difficult. Kylia has, however, already formulated a solution and has her grand strategy set in motion. Let me know if the game audio is too loud. I think I have it fine. I might even be able to turn it up a little bit. No, I'll keep it where it's at. The game audio will spike sometimes. Okay. Let's see. We missed a dialogue. Your first task in this undertaking is to travel to Costa del Sol and deliver the set of directions to a fisherman by the name of Rylzern. More instructions will be forthcoming. Let's go. Okay, so where do we got to go? Costa del Sol. I don't think we've been to Costa del Sol. And I think we can actually take the ferry. I'm going to turn this off for the moment. There we go, just so we don't have to look at it. Dun, 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 dun. I'm pretty sure we can take the boat. Let's see. Ferry ticketer. Vesper Bay. No, we don't want to travel to Vesper Bay. So isn't there another dock? Maybe this one over here. Fisherman's Guild. Let's check it out. Oh, we're missing a very, very critical part. Come, Carbuncle. There we go. Oh, we also got a bunch of new minions. This is very fun. So it's fun to have a menagerie. Because of the Fall Guys collaboration, we got one of the little pink beans from Fall Guys. But I like this one better. The penguin. This guy. Look at his little foot. His little foot comes out of his body. His feet are like a wheel. Do. That's so funny. That's so funny. Okay, there we go. Fisherman's Guild. Ba-da-da-da-da. I do think over here. Let's see. Am I right? Costa del Sol. Oh my gosh, I nailed it. 40 gil. What a steal. I definitely look like I'm ready to take on some pirates in this thing, right? The minions are adorable. Someone gave me a lesser panda that climbed on my shoulder. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Oh yeah, some of them get on your like shoulder and stuff. It's so cute. Where is this crystal? I want to tune with this crystal. Is it over here? This mount is absolutely ridiculous. Have you, hey honey, Homie Bee, have you made it over to the Manderville? yeah, what is this? It's so ridiculous. I think it's inflatable. What is it called? The Gold Saucer, right? It's like the giant casino in the game. If you go there, you can go play Fall Guys in the game. And it actually, I don't know, if you spend, play 2 or 3 games of Fall Guys, you can get enough points to unlock this mount. And there's a couple other minions that you can get as well. It's actually pretty fun. I never played Fall Guys before. It's not a game I would normally play. But Fall Guys in this game is actually, it's pretty enjoyable. And I think it's open to everyone. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how difficult it is to get there. Let's see. Oh, you're only at level 8, so you just got started. Gotcha. Oh, how wonderful. What a joy. What a joy. It's so fun to be at the beginning of a game. All right. Let's see what other mount. I have a few. This one, so a lot of these mounts were gifted to me by one of my wonderful viewers who's actually just been escorting me through most of the game, spoiling me with these crazy mounts that I have no right to ride. But I'm not saying no. I hope you get there quickly, too. Just keep playing. You know what? Don't rush it, though. Here's the deal. This is the mistake I've made before, right? Is that you try and rush to the end because you think that the game is the end game content. And that guy is really scary. Where's this fisherman? Well, he's probably on the coast. He's over here. These bad guys are actually pretty high level. I kind of want to avoid them right now. Okay, there he is. I might have to fight them. Take your time. Enjoy it. Yeah, so exciting. So interesting. And you don't want to rush through it and then miss fun stuff, right? It's the journey, not the destination. What data center am I on? I'm on... This world is Marlboro. I think it's Crystal. Let me look. Oops. I say Marlboro, but it's Marlboro. That is not the answer that I wanted. Here we go. Yes, I'm on the Crystal data center. One thing that's really cool is that no matter what data center you're on, you can actually travel. Oh, right on. Hey, cool. Yeah, I've actually was able to travel to the other data center to visit one of my friends. You buy cheap mats from Marlboro? Really? Oh, I never thought about that. You can travel to different worlds and you get a different price on materials. That makes sense. I would imagine that the less congested worlds have cheaper materials, right? That would be my guess. That's really clever. Okay, let's give this guy. What is it you want, lad? As you can see, I've me hands full with me fishing. Hand over. Here we go. Let's take a look at this guy. Looks like a real salt of the earth kind of guy. Ah, thanks for that. I've been told to expect ye. Here to take one of me earrings and deliver it to the cook. Opilona. I have the hardest time reading these guys' accents. You cut out one consonant and my brain just melts. Okay, so we got to go back here. Ugh. Bernhilder and the mats are really overpriced sometimes. I do see that. You know what? I think that there is actually quite the lucrative amount of money to be made if you can figure that out, which mats are like really selling for a premium. Because sometimes I'm like, okay, I just want one vial of this fish oil so that I can make this, alchemist thing. And it's selling for 6,000 gil. I'm like, come on. Okay, why did we have to go all the way over to talk to that guy just to come back here? Was he really necessary? This frickin' mount is so funny to me. I love that we keep getting it. I guess this is like secret agent stuff, right? Yes, and how might I help you? Master Gerger Ruju is expecting his midday meal any moment now. Here, have a herring. A fresh herring? Why, the master does enjoy a bite of broiled fish of an afternoon. This might even earn me a few extra coins this week's wages. Yes. Well, you have earned yourself one of my homemade eel pies. I should tell you, though, your Arcanist colleague was quite insistent that you take the pie to Master Gerger Ruju rather than scoff it down yourself. Okay. Boy. Who remembers non-stop fetch quests from RPGs 10 years ago? This is what we're doing. I want to say this was like, what, 2012 when A Realm Reborn came out. And yeah, man. Running all over the place for this stuff. Where are we? Here we go. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's living his life. Gerger Rougeau. Here we go. Okay. And what brings you to my, and I use the term facetiously, humble abode, dear sir? Such a heavenly aroma. Are you perchance carrying an eel pie about your person? I love that he can smell it. What a nose. How commendable that you should research the delicacies that tickle my fancy before daring to intrude upon my most ponderous of ponderings. Speaking of ponderous, well, I was speaking of it, at least. I have a hefty purse of gil to persuade you to relinquish your claim on that pastry. Okay, cool. I don't know what this has to do with catching the evil pirate Dosmaga. I have no idea. Doesn't seem related at all. One moment, if you will. I have been instructed by the Malvean Gate assessor to hand over this message to whoever delivers an eel pie to Master Gerger Rougeau. This is so needlessly complicated. Are we secret agents now? Excuse me. Take the purse you received from Master Gerger Rougeau and hand it to the dancer Eldgith as she prepares to return home. Kylia. This pirate must have eyes and ears everywhere, and that's why we're being so secretive. Let's go. Oh no. Oh no. No. We have totally screwed up. This is almost slower. This is almost slower than walking. How anticlimactic. There she is. All right. Yes, if you're looking for a dancer, then I would first see your coin. I have 3 children to feed and no time to waste on idle chat. Here you go. It's a heavy purse. Oh my, that is quite a purse. My precious darlings will eat like kings this week. Good to hear. And such a simple job as well. I was told to expect you, you see. In return for the coin, I am to give you these. The leather satchel is from your Mikote friend, and the perio is from me. That last item you are to deliver to Drogo, the warehouse foreman. Okay. Okay. Yes. I love my chocobo. Look at this. Oh, is he in here? I was having too much fun watching my chocobo flap its wings. There he is. I ain't got no time for the likes of you. If you don't get me work squared away soon, the master will have my head on a pike. You got something for me, you say? Yes, here we go. Well-worn perio. What exactly is a perio? It looks like a rag. A perio is a wraparound skirt worn on Tahiti or other Pacific islands. Okay, I had no idea. Cool. Hey, is this Eldgith perio? That Mikote lass said someone be bringing me a gift what I couldn't refuse and stick me with a pitchfork if she weren't telling the God's own truth ere you supposed to have a bottle of wine. Take it to the Flying Shark and pour a cup for the sailors what to drink in there. That's what she told me to tell you. Anyway, I'll watch me back if I was you, though, son. Them sailors, the meanest bunch of cutthroats I ever did see. This is preposterous. This is so needlessly complicated. Not there, over here. If this was supposed to keep, here's what I think is funny about this quest. If this was supposed to, like, you know, isolate information so that, you know, nobody knows the whole story of what's going on so that Dosmaga doesn't catch wind of it. It's not like these people all don't live within 100 feet of each other. Like, do they not just, like, I'm sure they'll just talk and figure out what's going on. And plus they all talk to the same Mikote. They all talk to Kylia. Anyways, you want me to taste your wine at? Well, now I ain't one to pass up free grog. Here we go. Hand over. Kaiji, welcome to the stream. Good morning. Thanks so much for coming by. We're playing some Final Fantasy, having a grand old time. LeMayon's Teats. Now that's a bloody fine drop. If we ship the stuff to the east, we'll be selling bottles by the crate. You come with us back to the Morningstar. The captain will want to have a word with you. Oh, so this is their pirates. Gotcha. So all of this trading that we did was to get a hold of this wine to get in with the pirates and get to the Morningstar. Okay. It makes sense now. There's a good lad. And as for ye, Miss Dancer, you stick close to old Herskrat, and it gets damn cold on them long sea voyages. Heh. What a creep. I'll just take a gander too. Oh my gosh. Go. Jeez. Oh, it's Kylia. Oh, I'm so dumb. What do you know? The plot is going off without a hitch. Okay, so now we have to meet them on their ship, which I'm guessing is right here on the dock. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. You played yesterday. Man, I missed this game. I'm having to relearn everything. Dude, I hear that. It was a struggle. You know what's the hardest part? You know it takes an hour to relearn? Trying to set up your HUD in a way that makes any amount of sense whatsoever. This is such a mess. I don't really like this, honestly, the way I have it set up. You know what? I'm okay with this. This over here, not so much. This is chaos. This is just too much. But I thought I'd put all that stuff over here. Oh, you know what I set up? Oh, it's not working. It is not working. I thought that Why is the chat not working? I tried to set up a stream page that showed... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Live streaming, here we go. That showed the chat on screen, but it doesn't seem to be working. Interesting. Maybe it doesn't work because I'm using, let's see. Sorry, I'm going to show you what I'm trying to do. This is OBS, and I'm trying to set it up so that in the corner right over here, you can see the chat, but it doesn't seem to be working. I'll have to noodle with it later. So I don't want to spend all this time trying to do stupid stuff like that. Oh, almost fell off. This is not where we need to go. How exactly do I get over to this boat? Dun, dun, dun. I can't see anything. Doesn't look like it's there. Is it that way over there? Do I got to go over there? Oh, it's just at the end of this. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Kaiji, what class did you go with when you restarted? I'm super curious what you decided to go with. All right, let's go check this out. We're going to kick these guys' butts. Oh. Ooh. Oh, my gosh. I have a story. Well, it's not really a story. But let's not interrupt this. Oh, my gosh, how beautiful. When did it become nighttime? Fine grog and a fine woman. The captain will be pleased with this haul. These guys are gross. So I have been, this is a little aside, has nothing to do with the game. I have been trying to exercise more and get into shape. I do this thing, I think most people do this, where they're like, months and months of sedentariness, and then they're like, I got to get into shape, and then they start working out, and then they come back down. I'm trying to build my life so that I have activity in it all the time. Because one of the things that I struggle with is that I deal with low back pain. And when I'm doing like a lot of yoga or something, I never have problems. And then I'll stop doing yoga for months and then my back will flare up. So I started doing yoga again, and for whatever reason, my low back just decided to be really upset about the yoga class I took yesterday. So it's killing me right now. So this morning, I actually get muscle relaxers prescribed because of the problem. So I took a muscle relaxer this morning, and let's just hope that my narration skills aren't affected negatively by it. I will do my best, but I don't know how long I'll be able to sit here because immobility actually makes it worse. I should be out on a walk or something right now. You're an archer bard. When I stopped playing that changed bard class, I stopped playing at level 45. Gotcha. So you never even got to the end of A Realm Reborn either. Bard is so cool. I really want to level up bard to level 30 because then you can get musical instruments. And one of my favorite things to see is you go into the city and there's a bunch of people and they're all playing songs together. I think that's so cool. And I actually, on my first character, leveled a bard. I think I got to around 30. I can't remember. I remember it being a really fun way to play. I really enjoyed playing bard. All right. The captain will be pleased with this haul. Okay, for whatever reason, my eyes always look like they're rolled in the back of my head. It bothers me. Pray do not stare so. This was the most expedient method of gaining access to the ship. So maybe she's a little embarrassed. I'm not judging. I will take the satchel from you now. You may have it back after I take the items I need. So it's probably got all of her gear. So the whole plot makes sense. Even we didn't know what was going on. We didn't want any of these secrets to get back to the pirate people. But now, oh, this sucker is in for it. Okay, hey, what mistress are you two about? Yes, you should be happy with the fact that you chose Archer. That's a really fun class. They have lots of buffs, right? Isn't that true? They do a lot of group buffs, so they're a helpful utility class, but they also do a lot of damage. Plus, some of those bows that you can craft and you can get just look so cool. I was merely borrowing some clothes. You wouldn't wish me to catch a chill from this brisk ocean air, sir, would you? You'll be dancing yourself warm once we get on the ship, lass. God, what a creep. Another archer. Yay! Now you're making me want to go level an archer. I've been leveling pugilist on the side because I think it makes sense to be a great big beefy lion boy to be able to punch things to death. And actually, pugilist is a lot of fun. It's very simple. Not like Arcanist. Arcanist is very complicated. I wouldn't say it's complicated. It's busy, right? Once you understand what you're trying to do, it makes sense, but there's a lot of buttons to be managing. Okay, you better slip off that ratty robe before you meet the captain. Of course. Gotcha. Wow. That was like a magic trick. How did she do that? So somehow she put all of her like mage gear on underneath the robe on the boat and he never noticed. These pirates are idiots. Punching things is fun. Yes, it actually totally is fun. It's really fun. I'll be happy to show him the performance that awaits. That bitch Admiral's lapdog, come back for that lesson, Avi. Oh, here it is. Are we going to get this guy now? Oh, I hope so. I hope so much. I mean, he's here. If we let him go, that's on us. It is I who shall be teaching this day. My lecture will focus on the manipulation of reality through applied strategy. Whoa, that's cool. I want to know that spell. Enough of this damn yapping. By the time I'm done with ye, you'll remember who your real master is. So this was the guy that's in the like human trafficking trade that terrorized her for so long. We are going to get our revenge. Let's start with one of these. Let's go there. And then we'll go here. We'll do another one of these. Another one of these. There we go. Go, Carbuncle! Go, Carbuncle! 6. I think I need to hotkey so that I do more AoE. I'm kind of doing only single target damage, and it'd probably be better just to AoE these guys down. What if I did this? Would it make a difference? Here we go. Let's just go with what we know. Okay, this is actually a lot going on. Holy crap, there's a lot of bad guys. Just not standing that. Actually, let's get this guy. I think I need a shield. There we go. I think I might swift cast. Where's my heal? Oh, it's gone? Oh, that's not good. Excuse me. Oh, don't stand in it. Oh, there's my heal. I gotta heal this girl. She's about to die. Hey, don't die. Okay, well, that doesn't seem to be helping. Let's just kill these guys. You almost always play Archer in games, so since you're starting Final Fantasy XIV, you thought it'd be best to choose a class I usually love. Perfect logic. I agree with you 100%. I kind of play whatever just fits my fancy for the game, and it changes all the time. But this time I wanted to be, I felt like because my character is modeled after 1987's Beauty and the Beast starring Ron Perlman, that's the whole vibe of my character. That's why at the beginning of all my streams, I'm playing that show. And I feel like it kind of fits this cool theme that he's like, you know, this like, you know, deeply emotional, you know, misanthrope, well-read, that understands the world. I like the idea of playing an Arcanist. Also, since I'm going back to school in the fall to finish my degree, and I will be, you know, just neck deep in studies, it sort of fit the, like, what's going on in my life right now. You rabid little cur. I do not look like I'm taking this seriously. I love this outfit, but I do not look like I'm ready for battle. Your partner won't play the game because none of the characters suit what he wants, so you have to play by yourself. Oh, well, if you're on this data center, you are more than welcome to join up and we can play together. I would totally love that. Our numbers matter not. It is strategy that will win this battle. It's a really nice way to play. Thank you. Prepare yourself, Duzmaga. With your defeat, will I cast off the shackles you closed on my soul. Oh, what a great thing to say. You think so, eh? Think your fancy magics are a match for my blade? You got another thing coming. Okay. Oh, that sucks. Oh, about my low back? Yeah, it's unfortunate. Well, you know, I do it to myself, and I should know better. I should know better because you know, I deal with this all the time, and I know what fixes it. Strengthening my low back and exercising. But I get lazy, and I just want to play video games all the time, and then I'm in pain. So I really can only blame myself. Okay, let's get rid of these lame minions, and then we can focus on... Don't stand in that. Oh my gosh. It drives me so much nuts when the NPCs just stand in the AoE. Oh, that makes sense. If Warrior and Dark Knight both look awesome. But yeah, tanking is even more stressful, I feel like, than healing. Because people expect you to... I think especially when an MMO like this has been around for as long as it has, don't stand in that. People expect you to, like, you know, just blaze through the dungeons, especially in early games, so it becomes a little stressful. Boo! Hey, Catherine! Welcome to the stream. Are you here to give me a hard time again? I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't have my moderator here to keep you in check. Don't be too mean. I'm a sweet, sensitive, delicate flower. Okay, does Maga now face his defeat? He will flee to the starboard rail. Oh, she knows his every move. There he goes. She called it. Is he going to jump in the water? Obvious. Next comes his attempt to escape into the sea. You think you're pulling me strings, do you? I think I'll dance your tune. Well, I ain't falling for your bloody tricks. That looks so funny. I love that he flexed as he was jumping into the water. So funny. Okay, it is at this moment he notices the Yellow Jackets I had you summon in my explicit instructions to Rizern. Again, did you ever stop? No, I guess not. We only paused between streams. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, yeah, you're not going anywhere, bud. We got him, folks. I was kind of hoping we'd kill him. I was kind of hoping that we would, like, end his world, but considering what a terrible person he is. But I guess we should, you know, especially since we are a Maelstrom, you know, private... What is it? I think I've made it to private second class. Since we're an officer at the Army, we should probably regard the law with some amount of respect. You definitely got the streamer treatment. My character outfits look rough. It's like, yeah, they do. They look like just like the worst rags possible. I was totally spoiled by my friend came along and gave me all sorts of cool stuff. The streamer treatment. I feel so blessed. All I can say is thank you. You were a fool to return, does Maga. I heard you're fond of shackles, so we brought a set especially for you. I love this guy is part of the army, but has got his little like gardening hat on. No! Get out of here. I will say that if you get to the point in the game where you join one of the free companies, you can, with like a day's worth of work or a couple days worth of grinding, you can get yourself like a full set of army gear, and it looks pretty cool. Where are the streamers? I don't know. Not me. Not anything serious. Thus concludes today's lecture. Thank you, Unky. This strategy would not have succeeded without your flawless execution, which suggests that my tactics yet require more work. One must allow for some small deviation in performance. I believe, however, that I now understand where my calculations went awry. It is not enough to wish to shape reality. One must also have a complete understanding of the reality one wishes to obtain. That's, I think, an impossible thing to do. To have a complete understanding of the reality one wishes to obtain, you can't know everything. It is time I sought out our guildmaster. Spoil sport? I know. I'm the worst. She's gonna... What? Why do my eyes roll in the back of my head like this? I wonder if I can turn that off. Oh, you trickster. You trickster. Pray convey to Mistress Thurbergine my fondest wishes and my appreciation for all that she has done for me. I will. I got to do something about those eyes. The true test of my strategies now begins. Proud of it. Amen to that. Hey, that's a nice shot. Look at that. Well, that felt good. I still kind of wanted to kill him, but, you know, we'll take what we can get. Oh, can we take the ferry here back? Is that what it's saying? Ba-ba. Purchase passage to Limsa Lominsa. Let's go. Da-da. Here we go. Okay, so far today, in the past hour, we've delivered some alcohol to a cool guy, and we captured a human trafficker. I love this. We're doing great. All right, welcome back, Unky. There's much I would ask you, but first, may I have the satchel you received during your assignment? Yes? The original owner needs her costume back, you see. I'll make sure everything is returned safe and sound. Now, let us speak of Kylia. I am glad to know that she has finally freed herself to pursue her heart's desire, and you are to thank for awakening the Foreseer to her self-imposed fetters. The brilliance of Kylia's strategies served to blind her to her own feelings, and it pained me to see her suffer so. That is a really obtuse way of saying that she got in her own way. That's what she's saying, which I think we can all relate to. Sometimes your intuition knows exactly what it wants, and then your brain comes along and tries to rationalize you out of that. Your example may even encourage Kylia to improve her combat abilities, although such will surely come in time. After all, she intends to study under the Guildmaster's direct instruction. Imagine those two obsessive arcanists and the complexity of the tactics they will develop. You don't remember ARR being that dark, but I barely paid attention to it. Yes, dude. I am shocked, actually, playing this story over at how dark the story actually is. Things are not good. Things are gnarly. The free cities are just filled with all sorts of problems. Everyone's super racist to the beast tribes. They're pretty racist towards each other, and things are bad. Things are totally bad. Streaming for an hour without you. I know, I'm so sorry. I made a post when I was getting started. That was the best I could do. Fortunately, you know, if you want to go back and rewatch it, the VOD will be up. But if not, you know. Okay. It may very well be that your actions in bringing them together will prove the catalyst that sparks a new era of invention in the art of Arcanuma. You, too, should look to the improvement of your discipline if you are to keep pace with all that is certain to follow. To that end, I offer you a new technique, one that I pray allows you to more readily drive back your foes on the battlefield. Oh, okay, so do we not unlock... I thought this was when we become a summoner, but am I wrong? So let's see. Magical boots. Hey, these are better than what I have. All of these are better. The gloves are better. What's item comparison? +4 across the board, or +4, but the gloves get a little bit more defense. We'll go with the gloves. You can't annoy me at all. All right, Ruin to learn. Hey, this is great. Oh, we have another quest with her. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do it. What do we get? Soul of the Summoner. Summon Ifrit. Ruby Summoning Mastery. Yes, this is what we want. Acting Guildmaster Thubergon had news of a task which might interest you. This is huge. I'm so excited. Okay, greetings, Unky. It is well you have come, for we have an intriguing matter to discuss. A request has come to our guild from the Sons of Saint Koinok, an organization of some of the finest minds in Eorzea, and they have asked for you by name. It appears that the research the Sons are currently conducting would benefit from the assistance of an Arcanist, specifically one who has had the tempering experience of defeating the primal Ifrit. Oh, okay, cool. Though I must admit to some curiosity as to how these scholars knew of the extent of your heroic exploits. I'm a pretty big deal. I suppose the source of their knowledge is of little relevance. If you would answer to this request, then you will find your contact, a researcher by the name of Yimhitra, at Apkalu Falls in the nation of Gridania. Great. Challenge accepted. Oh, God. What have I started? Okay, let's go to New Gridania. Here we go. I may need to take a break in a minute. I drank this much coffee. Best dad ever. This cup is very funny. I am not a father. I am just the cool uncle. But it was a lot of coffee, and it's made its way through me, so we'll definitely need to take a break in a second. Let's go. Dun, dun, dun. I love Gridania. Gridania is 100% my favorite city. It's so pretty here. Okay, where is this person? Over here. Gotta go this way. I swear it feels like whenever I play this game, it's always night in game. I don't understand the day-night cycle in this game at all. That's your home city. Yep. Studied under Hellraiser. That's right. The bards come from Gridania, the Way of the Wood. It's such a cool... I love the vibe of this city so much. They work so hard to... Excuse me. They work so hard to live in harmony with nature. It's great. This was... So the first time that I played through this, I started as a white mage. And so this was also my home city. And I just fell in love with it. You studied under... Oh, I see what you're saying. I confused that. I studied under Hellraiser. I was like, there's a character in this in Gridania named Hellraiser? I don't remember that. No. Oh, gosh. Let's see. Yim Hitra. Let's talk. You are Uncle Perlman, I assume. Well met, and thank you for coming. My name, as you have obviously surmised, is Yim Hitra. I am a member of the Sons of St. Koinak. Ours is a Charlian order that seeks the lost knowledge of the Allegan Empire. We have heard whispers of the Allegan Empire. We don't know much about it. I would love to find out the lore. The problem for me, though, is that if I go lore diving, I'm certain to spoil the story, and I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to let the game feed me what information it's there to give me. I think someone told me in one of the comments of the streams that if I don't just race through the main story quest and I talk to other NPCs and do a bunch of side quests, I'll get a broader understanding of the story. And as enticing as that is, I would love to get... This is a very, very long game to get to Dawn Trail, which is coming out in like a few days. I think in like 3 days. So if I do that, it'll be a year before I even get to the latest expansion. And I don't want to wait that long. Homie, that's where you're playing right now. Oh my gosh, Gridania is such a great starting city. It's so pretty here. I love the vibe of everyone. I really loved being a leather worker too. All of the crafting here is so fun. I did too. I started as a white mage because I always healed in MMOs, but now that I'm older, I feel like I enjoy playing DPS more. I totally get that. Because I don't want to stress that hard. Like, I don't play games to get stressed out anymore. You know what I mean? This is why I play farming simulators, is I just want to relax. One game bucked that for me, and that was Elden Ring. And Elden Ring is not a game I've normally play. I've never played any of the Dark Souls. I've never played a Souls-like game, but, you know, it looked so cool, and I heard so much about it, I was like, I'll give this game a try. I think what made playing Elden Ring really fun was during the time I didn't have my gaming computer. I just had an Xbox and it was in the living room, and I live with my sister and our family. So I would play this game, and my nieces and nephews would watch, and they would get so excited and they would like cheer when I fought a boss, and that made it a lot of fun. But there's something about working really hard to overcome a very difficult challenge that is really rewarding that game reminded me of. But other than that, I want to chill. Dawn Trail is at the end of the month. Gotcha. Yeah, you play easy jobs now. I hear that. Okay. And in that regard, we have recently made a singularly important discovery at our dig site in Mordona. We've salvaged from the ruins a set of ancient texts describing the existence of a sect of Allegan mages known as summoners. These were arcane practitioners said to have the ability to siphon the essences of the primals and manifest the stolen energy as a biddable ally known as an Eggy. Whoa! So I can basically summon a tiny primal. This is huge. I did not realize that's what I was going to be doing. Should we succeed in resurrecting such arts, then we might well hold in our hands the power to bring this age of conflict to an end. There is, however, there always must be one monumental obstacle to realizing this reality. Okay, in order to manifest these obedient incarnations of the Beastman's savage deities, one must first defeat a primal and capture its etheric essence. Okay, this is really interesting because this means that my progression as an arcanist will be tied to the main story quest because, you know, you first unlock the primals through progressing the story. So that is kind of a really cool lore way of gating the power of your character. I love that. Thus, only one who can boast such a daunting achievement under his belt may even begin on the path to becoming a summoner. Do you understand now why I called upon you? If you wish to contribute to my research, then come to me in the west of Byregot Strike in southern Thanalan. There shall we conduct a ritual of summoning, the Austerities of Flame. I think one of the least easy jobs is probably Lancer. This is my understanding. Lancer and Black Mage, they have a really complicated... Lancer's here, right? This is the Lancer Guild. A really complicated, what do you call it? Routine. That's not the right word. That's not the word everyone uses. But they're tough. I think that those are for the people that love to have a lot to do. I find like Arcanist to be quite busy. But you know what's nice is I don't have to use a lot of these tools if I don't want to. I think I'm just probably, you know, nerfing myself. Like I never use this spell right here. Look at this. Lowers target's physical damage dealt by 5 and magic damage dealt by 10. This is a really good spell. But I haven't really found a need to use it because I've never really found myself on the verge of death or anything. I also never use my shield spell. I never use my heal spell. Almost never. And then when I do, it doesn't really seem to do all that much. Okay, we got to go to Thanalan. Let's see. I've been leveling my Black Mage as an alt job, and I'll probably never play it seriously. Yes, I've heard that Black Mage is tough. It's got a tough routine. Why can't I think of the name? What they call it when you have a certain, you know, like your 1, 2, 3 or whatever. But then also, you're kind of bound to one spot because you get a ground buff. Then your DPS goes up. And so you have to stay in one spot, which becomes very, very problematic. It becomes very difficult to maintain in boss fights. Where are we going? Let's look at the map. Thanalan. What do you know? I haven't been there yet. This is very far away. Salad Master. A free company invite. The Salad Bowl. New Little FC, always looking to add more people to our little family. We do have a Discord. Just ask for the info. Have fun. Be safe out there. Okay, close. We're going to say no. I do not want to join any free company right now. You get annoyed when you have to move. Yeah, because then your DPS immediately goes down. This is quite far away from where I am used to. So where's my nearest? I guess it's Ul'dah right here. So let's go to Ul'dah. We're going to have to go on a little journey. How fun. Since I just started, I guess I don't need to buy the new expansion on the release date. No, I don't think so. I think you have a long ways to go before you have to worry about buying the new expansion. Because, I mean, you said you were level 8. Did I get that right? And the expansion starts at level 90. I think you have so much of the game to enjoy before you get there. So yeah, don't stress about that at all. Maybe it would have been better to go here. Adjoining area. I'm going to go out this exit though. I don't even know if I've bought it. I can't remember if I have or not. I probably did, but I don't remember, honestly. I am looking forward to when we get there. I think you got to get to level 90 to unlock it. That new class, Viper, that class looks really cool. It looks very busy, though. It doesn't look all that complicated. It's basically combos, and the game sort of like, you don't have to know each of the different combos. It sort of just like leads you in that direction. But it does look like it's a busy one. It's not a simple one. Let's take the motorcycle. Pre-ordered for the EXP earring. That's smart. That's smart. Yeah, any EXP boost is really good. In fact, that reminds me, because I think, let's see. Yeah, here we go. Flatbread. These don't even buff necessarily my my ability so much, but they do give an EXP boost, so that's really important. Okay, I don't think we've been here yet. Let's go. I love these little cactus guys. They're so funny. Whoa, what's going on over here? Crazy. Those are cool. You gonna let me in? Yes. Oh, I really like the music on this motorcycle. Okay. Hang tight for a second. I need to go relieve myself. While I do that, though, I will give you something to watch. Hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as I do. Let's see. Oh, I think I closed the window.
You made him live again with your words.
It's been 2 years since I got into that car, and not an hour has passed that I...
Every time. I think I was lucky, though. I decided to start playing while the expansion are on a huge sale. Yes, exactly. Well, they're trying to get people to play the game, so you definitely timed it right. Okay, I will be back. Let's see. In just a few minutes, I will leave you with some 1987 Beauty and the Beast, starring Ron Perlman as the Beast. Best stuff ever. I will not take long, I promise. I promise.
I haven't spoken of him, written of him, thought of him.
I don't want to awaken painful memories.
No, it hurts. It hurts. But it's such a sweet pain. Ian and I were born 6 straits apart, and yet in different worlds. A stiff-necked Orangeman and a crappy girl from Bogside we were. Daft enough to fall in love, but not so big a pair of fools that we thought he could live in my world or me in his. So we tried to create a new world that we could share together. Well, you know how that ended. It could have been me, you know. There are times when I wish it had been.
Your invitation, sir?
Invitation? I have it here somewhere. Damn, you know, I think I must have lost it somewhere. But I did have one, I swear.
I'm afraid I can't admit you without an invitation, sir.
I just told you I was invited. Are you calling me a liar now?
Mr. Brennan's instructions were quite firm. Perhaps I should summon him.
No. I just remembered where I left it. The very place. I'll go and get it, and then I'll be back.
Very good, sir.
Let's go, ladies. Come on. Good evening. Come on. All right. Thanks.
Can't be that bad of a dancer.
I'm sorry. I'm just not very good company at the moment.
I'll be with you, man. He's a lucky rogue. Whoever the hell you're looking for.
Don't I know you from somewhere? Having a good time tonight? Who could this be?
I'm sorry, Donald Pratt? This is my father, Charles Chandler.
Donald Pratt. Not the Donald Pratt of Bender Saxon Pratt.
Actually, yes.
I never dreamed you were so young. Al Prasker, one of my partners, is still nursing his wounds over the licking you gave him over the Scott case. Oh, Catherine, be careful. This one, he's not as harmless as he seems. How do you two happen to know each other?
Well, actually, we don't, but I am trying to rectify that.
Father used to tell me of New York just a little girl. He came here a dozen times. Never quite legally, of course. Raising money for the cause, collecting for the widows and the orphans. And the weapons, to make more of them. He always promised that one day he'd take me across the ocean with him. One day.
You never did.
My father cast me out. It was 3 years ago, my wedding day. He came to the church, called me a traitor, and an Orangeman's whore. Well, I've not seen him since. By rights, I ought to hate him.
You have no hate in you. Only grief.
Aye. How can you hate the man who taught you what love meant?
You're cold.
Cold? No. Why, it's not but a brisk fall evening. But I'd borrow your cloak if you're willing to lend it.
My cloak.
Thomas and the others, they give their lives for me, and I love them for it. But sometimes I want nothing more than to just get away from them for a few hours.
Okay.
Trying to keep you safe.
I love this show so much. It's so ridiculous. Okay. Enough of that silliness. Let's get back to it. Hold on. Let's turn the sound back on. Master volume. There we go. Okay. Did we attune with this one? I think we just did we not? Yes, we did. All right. I'll see if I have enough play to play on my ROG Ally 2. What's ROG Ally? Okay, so this thing, we got to go all the way down here. We're in brand new uncharted territory. The beast is in Final Fantasy 14. That's right. That's right. That is actually, ooh, let's not fall in that. Hey, what do you know? Okay, so there's bad guys everywhere. I guess we want to go this way. Yeah, I have decided that my backstory for my character is that I am Ron Perlman from 1987's Beauty and the Beast. And at the end of that show, when that show ends, right? Because one of the funny things about that show is that they live in these like extensive, massive catacombs under New York City. And there's one episode where like they show there's just these like bottomless pits and whatnot that exist under there, right? It's totally fantasy. Well, at the end of the events of 1987's Beauty and the Beast, I fall into one of those pits, and then I emerge here in Eorzea without a single memory of the experiences. That's my backstory. Oh, it's like a Steam Deck made by Asus. Gotcha. Oh, that would be so cool. Wait, hold on a second. That guy's level 45. We are in a bad neighborhood. This is not going to go well for me. Dun, 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 dun. I can't believe, I think it's Linda Hamilton is her name. And she was in Terminator. Hi, just ignore me. I think it's so crazy that this show had freaking Linda Hamilton from Terminator and Ron Perlman in it. I used to watch it as a kid. I don't think Ron Perlman... Thank you. I'm a Lalafell, and the gorilla holds me like a baby. That's awesome. So cute. Okay, things are closer to my level here. That's good. I'm still scared of everything. Love the backstory too. Thank you so much. It's, you know what it is? I don't know if you're like this, but I will discover certain things in the world, media or whatever, and they just break my brain. Like I just can't, I can't fathom how it came into being, right? Or something is just so funny that I just like lose my shit over it. This show is one of those. The fact that I watched the show as a kid and just didn't understand how absurd the premise was You know, at the time, I just consumed it because I was a child. But now as an adult, I'm like, that was Ron Perlman. It was Ron Perlman. I watched an interview of him, and he said that show almost killed his career. He didn't have work for 3 years after the show came out. And I guess it won awards. I don't know. Totally crazy. But it's just so funny to me. So, and, you know, I wanted to play a Hrothgar anyways. So it kind of all fit. I'm on a perfect data center to roleplay. Yes, that's what I have heard. In fact, this data center, my original character was on Balmung, was in the world of Balmung. And that was, you know, I made that, 2013 or something. But apparently that's the, like, one of the biggest RP worlds. And I guess there's a lot of like, sexting or whatever that goes on in that world. People love to just hook up for sexting chat, which, you know, I didn't know about. It's crazy. Hey, you know what? Live your best life. Who am I to judge? Whoa. Okay, this is bad. I'm going to ignore all of those. Look at them. Oh, no, I'm screwed. Run away. Run away. Balmung is the RP server. Yeah, if it wasn't totally congested, I would go play on that. I would have played on that server, but I can't create new characters on it. And I have my old character. And I didn't want to like use a Fantasia potion and completely reskin my old character. I just have a lot of nostalgia for that character because at the time I played with a group of friends. We all played D&D. We were all from work and we all played Dungeons and Dragons together like every week. We had this like 1.5 year long campaign that was awesome. And then we would play this game. So that character has a lot of nostalgia value. I don't want to... You sure? It's a mystery. It's a mystery, Catherine. So I don't want to go and delete it. I don't. So I just thought I'd start fresh. But I also discovered that there was New Game Plus, so I could have gone back and played the old story with that character. Oh well, we're here now, and that's what matters. Greetings to you once more, Unky. I had a feeling this unique opportunity would be nigh impossible for you to ignore. Let us proceed directly to the ritual, shall we? According to the records we recovered, the summoners of old would perform these rites in a land in which the naturally dominant element matched the aspect of the avatar they wished to call forth. Only in such a place might one sufficiently shift one's etheric balance in the desired direction. So we got to be in a desert area to summon Ifrit, the fire god. Gotcha. The element of fire is especially strong here in the Sagoli Desert. I can think of no land more fitting in which to summon an incarnation of the Lord of Inferno. They are both hot, but I don't know. Sand isn't a place where a fire can really start. So I don't know. I mean, are there places where it's easier to burn? Maybe like a mountainous lava region? I don't know. I don't feel like I need to read too much into this. Before we begin, I must insist that you accept this gem. It may appear of little worth, but with its faceted depths dwell the memories of long-deceased summoners. Whoa. Now you must focus. Visualize the aether flowing through you, a vibrant current of energy transforming into living fire. Hold this image in your mind, and the raging heat of your life force shall spawn an eggy wreathed in flames. I almost did Lalafell, but I want for the Makoti, I think the kitty one. I almost regret it since the Lalafell are so adorable. The Lalafell are absolutely adorable, and I love how they emote. It cracks me up. But the Makote are, that was my first character. My first character was a Makote. And I don't know, at the time, it's just something about cat ears. It just does it. My freaking Sandrock characters had cat ears from the beginning. Okay, be aware, however, that this nascent entity will appear before you unbound and hostile. It is your charge to overpower the avatar and establish yourself as its master. The path of the summoner is not, if not fraught with peril. Okay, let's do this. Can we master the power of Ifrit? Ifrit? Who knows? I am not dressed for the occasion. If I knew I was going to be doing all this serious stuff, I would have worn a more serious outfit. Whoa, cool! Look at this guy. Let's do it. Let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, we got Ruin 2 on the hotbar. Nice. Let's throw a shield up. Here we go. And now we got carbuncles. Go, Carbuncle! Oh, I like that we have a little pocket healer. Let's not stand in that. Go, Carbuncle! I have to say it every time. Uh-oh. Little flame guy showed up. Get out of here. We don't want your... Yeah, there you go. Nope. Okay, we're going to swift cast and heal ourselves. I know we have to destroy this. Oh. Okay, we're going to put the shield back up. How's my swift cast doing? It's doing okay. I think we're going to be all right. Go, Carbuncle! Go, Carbuncle! Yeah. We have totally dominated Ifrit. Nailed it! Okay. Cat ears, huh? That's me. If I was a braver man, I'd be wearing a pair right now. Let's see. I like that they have a rep for being money hungry too, because I love making gil. I have found that if you want to make a ton of money, at least this was when I played through the first time, I was like huge into crafting. And my friends at the time were like, you just get rid of that stuff. You don't need it. No one's going to buy it. But no, I got really into playing the market and I made a lot of money. So if you want to make a lot of money, get into crafting. It's also fun. I think that the crafting in this game is really well done. It's enjoyable. Okay, most impressive, Unky. The Fireborn Eggy has submitted to your will. Yes, you have mastered the austerities of flame, and that is no small feat. Pray, let us return to Apkalu Falls that we might further discuss your achievement. Okay, let's go. Where the heck is Apkalu Falls? Is this just back at the city? Oh yeah, we're just back at the city. Okay, let's go. You craft a lot? Yes. Wear them. Ugh. I might have to borrow a pair from my niece. I don't have a pair. But if you insist, I'll do it. Summoner clothing is selling really well right now. Interesting. You know what I've noticed sells really well? Excuse me. There's a couple of ways that you can make easy money on the market. Like, for example, let's look at this. Alchemist. Whoops. Let's put that away. I love that I'm all like tough with my little alembic. Whoa, that's not what I meant to open up. Why is Discord even open? Okay. This right here. Enchanted copper ink, for example. Copper sand. 2 copper sand, 1 beastkin blood. Both of these things you can buy from the shop. Let's go take a look and see how that's selling on the market. Because it's like 7 gil per material. You insist. All right, well, there we go. I guess I have no choice. I guess I'm going to have to get myself some cat ears. I knew it was going to go this way. Before you know it, I'm going to get a, $1,500 latex mask to make me look like 1987 Beauty and the Beast starring Ron Perlman. It's inevitable, right? Okay, enchanted copper ink. Let's see. Oh, this is not selling for anything. Never mind. I thought I was going to make a really great point. But I think that that's like some of the stuff you can craft and it's really not that hard to craft. Because you can just buy the mats from shops, but people would rather come here and buy it. That was kind of the point I was making, but that's selling for nothing. A furry costume. I know. Am I going to turn into a furry? Let's calm down now. Let's settle down, kids. Okay, we don't need to get crazy. We'll maybe play with some cat ears and see how it goes. All right, let's just take this journey into streaming as the extended story of Ron Perlman from 1987's Beauty and the Beast, just like one step at a time. No need to rush into things. What are we even talking about, Catherine? This is you. You're a problem. You know that. You're a danger. Oh my goodness. I'm just kidding. You make this a ton of fun, Catherine. Okay. Please make me a summoner. Am I? Oh no, I am. I'm in my hipster clothes. I am getting a little tired of this outfit. We might have to go change it. Okay. This is a truly momentous occasion. You have rescued the lost art of summoning from the grasping mire of forgotten history. But you must know more of the avatar you have bound. In the ancient tug of the Allegan Empire, it would be known as Ifrit Egi, where Egi translates approximately to pure or the essence of. So, essence of Ifrit. Just ears and mask. The whole getup. I can't afford that, all right? I can't. Those things are like 15 grand. I can't afford that, all right? Maybe in a year when I graduate and have a big kid job, but until then, some, $8 cat ears off of Amazon is the best I can do. Okay, in short, you have tamed a willful manifestation of Ifrit's raging fires. As you might expect from an entity born of the Lord of the Inferno, this avatar and its capacity for destruction should serve you well in the battles to come. With such an ally at your command, it is not too soon to take upon yourself the title of summoner. You have proven yourself more than worthy of the soul crystal you now possess. Yes. Yet, be that as it may, the road before you is long and arduous. If you would triumph in the age of conflict, you must needs master more than just the Egi of Fire. I suggest you fix your gaze upon claiming a servant of unyielding stone. This will, of course, necessitate you joining an expedition to defeat the primal known as Titan. This beloved divinity of the kobolds poses the greatest threat to Limsa Lominsa. It is there you shall find allies in your cause. Nothing else. Oh, I can't. That'll get me banned. I'm sorry. The risks are great, but so too are the rewards. Topple the Lord of Crags, and we may progress to the next stage of our historic research. Fair fortune to you, Unky. Let's go. Soul of the Summoner. Should get Armory unlocked. What does that mean? Summoner unlocked. Yes. We have leveled up. Am I going to do the little cheer thing? Yeah. Cool. So instead of Carbuncle following me around, it'll be Ifrit. The next summoner quest will be available from Ymitra upon reaching level 35. Okay. Ugh, I get these spam messages all the time. It's the same one. I don't want to see it. Jobs. You have obtained a soul crystal. Soul crystals are required to change from your current class to a more specialized job. Each job has its own crystal in the arms. Okay, I think I know this. I think I know this pretty well. Wait, no, it's not offhand. It's down here, soul crystal. There we go, Soul of the Summoner. By changing your job to Summoner, you may carry over the hotbar and crossbar settings from Arcanist. Great. From Arcanist to Summoner, transfer. I think I want to keep the same, right? Okay, beautiful. That's what we wanted. Beautiful. Okay, so I should have... So do I not get Ifrit to follow me around? I guess not. Okay, we'll have to play with that and see how it works. Looks like it's not a minion that can follow you around. Maybe it is. Let's see. Actions and traits. Summon Carbuncle. Summon Ifrit. Cannot use yet. Oh well. If all we get is Carbuncle following us around, that's fine. Trance Gauge unlocked. What is this? We've seen this before. We know exactly what this is. Which are used to summon Ifrit, Egi, Toba. Oh, so basically, this replaces Ruby Carbuncle. I gotcha. Okay, cool. We figured it out. Took a while, but we got there. Okay, let's change outfits. Let's get into something a little more badass. before we carry on with today's adventures. This will be really cool to see. Ooh, damage potency of 500. So that's a ton of damage. That's huge. Oh, my poor spine. Ooh. After this, I'm going to go on a long walk. It's just to get my body moving. And then I'll probably try and take a yoga class later today, just so I can keep it limber. It's the sitting that kills me. Oh, we should have gone south. I don't know why I thought we were in New Gridania already. Oh, well. That's a really cool crafting table. Ba-da-dun-dun. Ba-da-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I love the music here. It's the best. Ba-da-da-da. Whoa, look at this guy. Hey, we got the same pants. I like this guy. Mike Mountain. This guy's a vibe for sure. Okay. Let's take a look at, I think I know exactly what I want to fit myself out in. These are the outfits. I think I want to go with this one, but let's take a look. This is very, very chill, very casual. I don't know. Nah, that's my workout gear. It's like super basic. This is what you get if you do the Fall Guy stuff. This is my army outfit. I actually really like that outfit. And then this is what I've been rocking. I think I want to be a super tough biker guy. Heck yeah. Look at me. There we go. Strike fear into the hearts of my enemies. Okay, and then actually this is not very far. Kind of perfect that we're here now. Boo. And then if we're going to be a badass biker bro, let's do this. Actually, haha, look out. I think it's really funny that the motorcycle can jump. Whoops, whiff. Just because the motorcycle can jump doesn't mean I know how to drive. Okay, let's take a look at this. Huh? Huh? What's going on? Huh? Huh? Oh, bad guys. Okay. Oh. Let's stand in that. I kind of want to wait. I'm going to let him hit me for a minute. I want to see what Ifrit looks like. Go, Ifrit. Cool. Ooh, big damage. It's weird they only stick around for like one attack, though. You think that they would just be out doing damage 100% of the time. Where is this other one? Is it down here? Oh, there it is. Boom, dun, 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 dun. Again? Oh, easy. I guess we are fortunate because they took out a bunch of the quests that just had you running all over the place in the game that didn't really add to the story, that just made leveling longer. So we don't have to do all that, which is pretty nice. I'm just going to kill these guys. There you go. So if I remember correctly, because it's been a while since we did any of these sylph quests. Hold on a second. My poor spine. Oh. Is my chair all the way up? Ooh. Maybe if I had better posture, this wouldn't be so painful. Maybe if I had a better chair. The sylphs are not hostile to us. They're actually very friendly and they're very cute. And we spent a lot of time getting to know them so that they trusted us. And then we found out that their leader had gone missing. And they were afraid that their leader is going to get touched by a bunch of the touch sylphs. And if that happens, it's basically the end of their existence. So we really don't want that because the last thing we want is to be at war with another beast tribe. So this is pretty important. We're out here trying to find him. Rock. Meat to jump. Nope. Nothing here. Whoa, these are actually pretty cool looking. Am I going to have to fight this thing? Probably. Let's do it. Emerald is awesome. So much damage. I like that he just stands there. We were just like, are we going to do this or what? You want to go, bro? Was that the only one? Oh, yeah. And then for some reason, the Garleans are here messing with everybody. So was that it? Yes, that was it. But I think they're here because they're just trying to collect crystals. You need the crystals to summon the primals. And so they don't really care about the sylphs. They don't care about anything. But they're just here making a mess of stuff. All right, Buscaron. We're back, dude. So, was there aught to be found in the wood? What did you come to? Garleans in this part of the 12's wood. First sylphs and now Garleans. And all in the same place. It cannot be mere coincidence. Might the Garleans be following the sylphs, tracking them or giving chase, perhaps? But no, not this far into the forest. The Whalers' spires are everywhere. Imperials could never have stolen past them all. How in the bloody hells could they? Unless someone guided them through. Someone who knew where the spires stand. And when the Whalers watch as Gridarnian... And when the Whalers watch. Where the spires stand and where the Whalers watch. Gotcha. Spires and Whalers. Those are soldiers. A Gridarnian traitor. What do we got for gear? I don't need any of this. We'll take the silver piece. Okay. More work. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm glad you've come, friend. There's something I want to talk to you about. You know, I said I thought we might have a traitor in our midst. Someone as was aiding the Garleans. Well, I'm thinking I may have identified our suspect. That was pretty fast. There's a regular of mine who used to dine on thin soup and sip his pint on account of not being able to afford another. But of late, he's been taken to ordering my best wines and the finest cuts of meat I can lay my hands on. Does seem pretty sus. Where did all the money come from? Were he a merchant, I'd probably think nothing of it. But this lad's a wood whaler. He's just a broke-ass soldier. I really like that this patch was split in half and then sewn, because obviously this was cut from one piece of leather, so this is purely stylistic. And wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. By chance, I was musing on where that money was coming from when you first told me about the Garleans in the forest, and I couldn't help putting two and two together. Suffice it to say, if a whaler's working for the Empire, none of us is safe. Let's get him. This lad I'm talking about goes by the name of Laurentius. Last I heard, he was in the South Shroud. Find him, Unky, and if he is up to no good, put an end to it. And him, if it comes to that. Let's do this. Ba ba da da. All right, South Shroud. That is... Nope, that's Eastern Thanalan. So where is it? We're in the South Shroud. Oh, so just literally right here? That's funny. I like that he's in the South Shroud. What I mean is he's right outside. There he is. What are you doing? He looks like he's having a bad time. Traitor, can you not see I'm on patrol? Be gone. If you have business with the whalers, take it to the barracks. Okay, so we're just going to follow this guy around. Hilarious. Oh, what are you doing over here? Not long now. To think patrol routes and rations would fetch such a price. Gotcha! No more than I deserve, though. 'Tis a wonder the Empire has risen to such heights. If only the whalers paid men their worth. If you think the Empire is paying their soldiers what they're paying you, you got another thing coming. You! What did you? How long have you? Help! Please come quick, my friends. It is I, Laurentius. I am under attack. They send one guy. Yo, have an Ifrit. I feel like the Garleans are like the stormtroopers because they're really pretty weak. Speak to him again. How? How did you? You just... I know nothing. I was on patrol. He just appeared. I thought you were working for the Garleans. Oh, really? This guy is a total idiot. Ow. Where is this guy? There he is. Is that thing going to keep following me? I guess so. Have a carbuncle. Cool. All right, bud. Ooh, we got a big battle. Let's do this. How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it you imagine I've done? Enough. Enough, I say. It's over then. I sold maps and rations to the Empire. It was I. I meant no harm. I only wanted the coin. The whalers are good, strong. I was proud to join their ranks. Am proud, but they do not provide. They preach justice, honor, duty, but in the end, it is those with money who do as they will, who live as they will. So I sought an opportunity to change my fortunes, and I took it. All I've done for money. Endangering myself, my home, everything, and everyone I love. Why, my actions have put your life in danger too. He doesn't seem regretful at all. Though you do not yet realize how much. Bloody idiot. Did you imagine that you had cornered me? It is not I who was cornered. Garleans, I have brought the Hrothgar bastard. Just 3 people, huh? This is all you got? Permit me a question, if you will. Are all adventurers so deluded as to believe they can challenge the power of Garlemald? You would need a veritable mountain of gil to fund such an endeavor. Such is the cost of fighting great power, or of making it, or of remaking it, as we will Gridania. So he's totally sold out. They bought his soul. So that's the way of it. Swapped your hard bunk at the barracks for a feather bed in Garlemald, eh? Red belly gutter? Oh, cool. You there, Hrothgar. You stand here at old Bush's wish, do you? Then you don't stand alone. Cool. What a crappy shield. Let's do this. Holy moly. Go. Where's my Ifrit? Oh, what happened to my Ifrit? Okay, so more. Let's get these guys out of here. Okay, so there's a couple of dudes that are pretty freaking strong. Ooh, don't get hit by that. I wonder if I can't summon Ifrit because of this quest. This brings me much sadness. Jesus, more ads. This guy has a ton of health. Holy moly. This guy should be freaking captain of the guard. I kind of can't blame him for defecting. He was a lot of damage and a lot of health. We should have been paying this guy a lot more if he was that strong. Impossible. How did you best the Empire's finest? And with bandits and poachers at your side? They are your sworn enemies. Why did they fight with you and not against you? Because everyone hates the Garleans. Ah, but I know the answer only too well. Buscaron. This is his doing. His words are wont to inspire men to act, better men than I. Gods, what have I become? What have I done? I am sorry. No more will I pursue this folly. No more lies. No more bribes. I will go to the Order of Twin Adder and confess my crimes. One of the funniest things to me about most square villains, minor square villains, is that they'll see the folly in their ways and they're like, I will atone. I don't know that it's all that realistic. Let's see. There is something I would like you to tell Buscaron. Tell him Laurentius the Fool says thank you. I feel as though a veil has been lifted from before my eyes. No, you just got caught. That's it. You just got caught and now you feel bad. And you want everyone to make you feel better. We're not going to do that. I mean, we are, but I don't feel bad for you. Go. Oops, wrong way. Bump, bump. Hey, yo, you can't bring that inside. It's going to get mud everywhere. All right. Laurentius confessed his crimes. I just had word from the Twin Adder. Seems like he marched straight into the nest and gave himself up. The lad's had quite a life, you know. His mother was killed by a brigand when he was only small. As a young man, he joined the Whalers, hoping to spare his fellow Gridanians the misery he'd known growing up. Trouble is, protecting Gridania is too big a job for one man, and he came to believe that he couldn't make a difference, that it was hopeless. There are a few things more dangerous than desperation, and a man lost in the dark is easily drawn to the glimmer of coin. I reckon he thought that if he couldn't change the lot of his fellow man, he might as well change his own. Thing is, he was making a difference, just not on his own. Somehow he'd failed to grasp one simple truth, that those things we cannot do alone, we must do together. I love this guy. This guy's spitting fire right now. He asked you to thank me, did he? Then there's good in him yet. I just hope that them at the Adder's Nest are able to see it. What he's done ain't easy to forgive, but I'd like to think he'd be afforded a chance to make amends. But let us leave fates to the 12. I have other news for you, Unky. The Sylph Elder has been found. Yes, this is what we came here to do. All right. I want to get to the end of this little story arc with the Sylphs, hopefully today. I don't know how much longer my spine has sitting here. It needs to get up and move or I need to lie down. But we will do our best. If we can get the Sylph back today, that would be ideal. Then maybe I can stream a little bit tomorrow to make up for the half stream that I am doing today, because I wanted to stream longer. It's taken a fair old while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend. Ahem. His name is Frixio, and he is the eldest among the sylphs of Little Solus. Long has he represented his kind in dialogue with the Gridanians. Okay. Yes, he's like a bridge between us and them, a small leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment, and bridges are no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it's so important that we find him. There's an abandoned dungeon called the 1,000 Maws of Totorak here in the South Shroud. Oh, we get to do a dungeon. 'Twas by the entrance to the place that Frixio was seen, and not long ago neither. If you hurry, I'll reckon you find him. Walking ones, please help this one. This one needs help. Need help to help Elder One. Poor Frixio, poor Frixio. Oh, one of the sylphs is here. If one of the sylphs is here, things are bad. Whoa, hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong, nice and slow. Elder One went into Totorak, but has not returned. This one is worried, so very worried. So we get to do a dungeon. Cool. And you're right to be. The place fair crawls with nasties waiting to make a meal of anyone daft enough to enter. What in the seven hells was he thinking entering that bloody death trap? Elder One has no choice. Imperial ones were chasing Elder One. Please. Walking ones must help Elder One. Help Elder One now. Ugh. The fates conspire against us. Forgive my pragmatism, but Frixio, if our best hope of reaching an accord with the sylphs, were we to lose him, all of our efforts thus far have been for naught. And if the Garleans get a hold of him, it's going to be even more problematic. I will tend to her wounds, Yida. Make haste to the Adder's Nest and request assistance. And let me guess, I get to go into the Maw alone. Understood. Unky, go to 1,000 Maws of Totorak and see Frixio come to no harm. Peace between man and sylph rests upon your success. Okay, let's do it. Oh, it's not far. Okay. It's crazy how untamed the wilderness is, the lands are. When you think that, like, oh, there's this crazy, dangerous dungeon over here, and there's not really much we can do about it. Bloiserant. Wow, what a name. By the order of the Elder Seer, the dungeon known as Thousand Maws of Totorak has been placed under control of what? The Sylph Elder is inside? Are you sure of this? How in the seven hells did he manage to sneak by? God strike me down for being a purblind fool. What a word. Purblind? Hold on. Oh, it just means having impaired or defective vision. Well, I guess we could have figured that out, huh? You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Entrance to Totorak is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you are ready. Okay, 1,000 Maws of Totorak now accessible. A new regular duty has been added to the duty finder. Let's do it. We're going to queue up for this. Let's see. This is duty finder. We'll go here. Level 24. We'll hit join. No dude. What? I thought I hit it. Okay, we're going to join as DPS. This means it's going to take a minute to play. Now, every dungeon has some sort of mechanic. So let's see if we can't figure out. I had caps lock on the whole time when I was typing that. During the fight, so Gruffia's tail, the boss will summon fleshy pods near the party, which should be destroyed after everyone in the party moves away. The boss will also spawn 2 mightlings, which should be tanked and killed immediately. The prime mechanic of this fight is Gruffia's tail, which will lose its skin at around 50% health. Okay, that doesn't sound too difficult. I think we can handle that. The hardest part will be sitting here and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. I wonder if we can't get a little crafting done. What if we take a look and see level 14, level 28. So we definitely need a new brass knife. Level 15, we need a new recruits all. Okay. I want to say it's smithing that makes these knives. Level 28. So we can go up to level 28. Brass head knife. That's what we're looking for. Initiate's head knife. Here we go. What level is this? Level 19. Can we do better than that? Because what is this? This is 14. We can go up to 28. Iron round knife. Here we go. We can make this. Level 23. Can we go even higher? And do I have the materials? That's the question. Iron head knife. Hey, we got the materials. We even have some high quality mudstones. Nice. Let's see if we can. Unable to craft, set to blacksmith. Blacksmith. Here we go. We're going to make our... You have not selected all the materials. Okay, we're going to do some fancy walnut lumber. Here we go. I don't think I have my... Oh, I have the chat. I cannot see. Are y'all hearing me still? I haven't heard from any of you in a while. I hope you're all doing well. I think Catherine I know is like on Sydney time. She probably went to bed. It's probably pretty late there. Let's see if we can do this. So we'll go touch action, 50% the next 4 steps, 100% for the next 3 steps. So we'll do this one first. We'll do this one. And then we'll go 2. And then we'll go 4 because it gives us the bonus. Then we got one more, but let's hit this. There we go. Get them extra points back. Okay, I think we can do one more of these, and then we'll have plenty of time. This is going to be nice. It's going to be nice having a new tool for crafting. Squiggy, squiggy, squiggy. Yes. That's pretty huge. Okay, and then this is level 15. I know we can do better than this. It recruits all as well. Let's go back to smithing. Not the file. We want the all. Where is the all? Initiates all. Here we go. Level 23. Is that the best one we can do? It might be. Where did it go? Yes. Oh, and we have 1 clothes oil. Beautiful. Beautiful. I need to fix this hotbar. It's kind of a mess. I want those points. There we go. This one is a little trickier to get to. There we go. So that will be high quality. Now we can do this. Should probably make myself a better file as well, huh? Oops. Nailed it. Okay. We'll go here. We'll equip. Looks like she's on the same journey as me right now. Okay, so we're doing blacksmith. They make the bulk of our tools, and we actually have kind of crappy blacksmith tools. So we should make better blacksmith tools while we're at it. Okay, so blacksmith primary tool. What is this called? Bird's beak hammer? That is such a cool name. That's a carpenter tool. What level are we? 27? Crow's beak tool. Do I have? No, I need this clove oil. Dang it. Can I make the all? Recruits file. Initiates file. I don't have toad leather. Uh-oh. Can we make a better needle for our weaver? Do we even make that? Who makes that? Probably the goldsmith. Silver needle. What level? Level 28? Level 26. Crap. That's 2 points away. That's too far away. It's probably this brass one. No, it's this initiates one. Cool, let's do this one. Okay. 4 steps. 3 steps. I think we'll be fine if we do that. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Oops. Tap, 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 tap. Glorious. Holy crap, the spinning wheel is so old. Okay, we got to make something better for that. That's a carpenter thing. I think my carpenter weapons or carpenter tools are good. Okay, so we got to make a better... What's our weaver? 27? 26? I need iron rivets to make this one. Who makes that? I think that's armor crafting. Yes, it is. Waiting for a dungeon is DPS. This is why we want to be a healer. This is 100% why we want to be a healer. Even though healing is stressful. Oof. Oh. Oh, my poor spine. Ooh, just in case. I don't think it can fail. Success rate 100%. No, it can't. Better to be safe than sorry. Okay, so we made that. What were we trying to make? We were trying to make a carpenter thing. This is why I have all of these over here, because I do so much crafting. Here we go. Ooh, and we have 1 high-quality elm lumber, too. This is great. What do you mean I don't... Oh, I got to make 2 iron rivets? Dang it. I should have read. Ooh. There we go. Pretty straightforward. Tink, tink, tink. Okay. We'll use 1 wood, and we'll use 2 of these. We should be able to craft this no problem. Oh, crap. Can we get through it? Oh, I feel terrible making them wait. There we go. Okay. 30 seconds. I'm so sorry. Okay, beautiful. Commence. All right. So kill the mites and don't stand in the AoE and kill those. Let's go. That's a cool sword. I gotta move the light party thing because you can't see it. I'm blocking it. I don't know why Ifrit disappeared. This brings me sadness. I can't seem to... Why don't I have Ifrit on the board? I feel like I'm doing terribly right now. Okay, Coriol of 9 Tails. That was a ton of fun. That was a lot of DPS all at once. Oh, you're in a dungeon already. Bummer. That's okay. That's okay. We'll have plenty of time. We should get on each other's friend list so that we can play when we're online. Because I'm actually online a lot. Leveling alts and just having a grand old time. Doing friggin' Fall Guys stuff. Let's go. For some reason, I can't seem to summon Ifrit, though. I am a summoner. Oh, it's because this dungeon is gated at level 27. Okay, okay, I get it. I get it. Sad face. I'm just way ahead of the game. All right. So far this is going pretty well. Another one of these? Okay, if you say so. I love how fast casting this is. Uh-oh, baddies. I got it, guys. Don't worry. Nailed it. Let's take a look at the treasure. Not for me. Let's go. Oh, I got him anyways. Cool. Go, Carbuncle. I love watching me run with my book out. That's hilarious. Spooky, spooky spider crap everywhere. I'm probably tryharding way more than I need to. I don't know why dungeons always stress me out. Especially when I don't know what I'm doing and I feel like I'm, you know, ill-equipped compared to the other people in it. Like, I'm sitting here thinking, like, should I just be doing the AoE spell? I think AoE spells tend to pull more aggro, though. I'm not happy with this light party biz. I need to fix that. Okay, let's go. Let's go, team. Is this the boss or is this just a mini boss? Oh, one of the Asians. I totally forgot when I gave my recap this morning. I forgot that the Asians are just out there just screwing with people. The mighty slayer of Ifrit comes now to me. They're waiting for me. With a countenance that bespeaks understanding. An intriguing power, the echo. I must needs choose my words with care. May okay. Okay. La Habrea.
Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark, bringer of light.
Ooh. So, is that Heidelin that's talking right now? The Echo. The Echo gives us powers to see into the memories of people around us. Okay.
Alas, like all good tales, it must needs come to an end. But fear not.
I love how unself-aware that statement is because that's totally true of your tale as well. Ooh, big scary spider boss. Murr.
But the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
I don't know, we'll see about that, bud. One of the Ascians was so easy to kill, they don't really scare me all that much. I'm sure at some point they're going to really make our lives hard, but holy crap, that's a big spider. It's like a spider scorpion. All right, let's do this. Let's do that. I want to get this guy. Oh, there's crap all over the place. Ooh, get out of that. Get out of that. Should we just DPS this guy down? I feel like we should. We're just going to keep dumping damage into this guy until he's gone. Yeah, just easier to do it that way. All right, not too tough. See, these Ascians, they don't really scare me. Oh, what a cool monster. Did I get anything? A pair of howling talons? Thalassian charge. I don't think I did. Player commendation. Vesper. She was so sweet. There we go. You're the best. Greed on that. Greed on that. Nobody needs it. Cool. Well, that was easy. I don't know why I stress out about these dungeons. They are not difficult. Okay, but do we find the Elder Sylph? Please say yes. This is no area for a Sylph. Oh, there she is. Oh, no. Oof. This is not good. Yo, should we help her maybe? Oh. Ah, look at her little glasses. She's so cute. Ah, finally, fresh air. Mayhap not so fresh, but better than before. Ah, Sinister One is gone. This one can leave this awful place. Did Waking One vanquish the many-legged one? This one is grateful to Walking One. I say waking, but it's walking. This one is called Frixio, eldest of these ones of little solace. Oh, we get to see her memory now. Alpha Squad reporting, sir. Nothing of note at Lark's call, sir. Understood. Return to Area 12. Damn it all. Where is that accursed icon hiding? So they call the primals icons. And I think they're trying to summon them. Uh-oh. This dude's here. No sign of our wizened friend? I'm afraid not, my lord. Shall I order the search perimeter be expanded? So are they looking for the Sylph leader? Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gridanians to our presence. His Excellency bid us avoid unnecessary confrontation. Loath though I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Rama will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. So Rama is the primal of the Sylphs. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? Were I a Sylph, I should strongly consider finding myself another idol. I don't think you understand how gods work. They are not there to just be genies for you to rub the lamp and get wishes. Which reminds me, what of the Sylphs we captured? A handful of them seemed to be in reasonably good health when I last looked. Apologies, my lord. I fear we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon the icon. Really, Centurion? Were you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. Well, sick burn, bro. What the heck? What a weird thing to say. Well, mayhap it was a kindness. Better dead in truth than dead to one's own God. I suppose if you believe in such things. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Hi! They got dope armor, though. You got to admit. Useless. We are so close to completion. I can fair taste it. But at this rate, no. I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Ah, yes. Though it means bringing down the very heavens, who shall challenge the limits of possibility, if not we? In that alone you were right, Garland. But your star is long fallen, while mine doth begin to rise. So, crazy psycho ambition, and it shall burn so bright that the Lord von Balser's ultimate weapon will be seen a mere candle beside it. Ah, ha, 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 ha. I think we fight that, the ultimate weapon. I remember that at some point. It's kind of cool. Ooh, eavesdropping. Oh, look at that. They can't find her. She's right there. Those walking ones did for Noxia. This one is certain of it. This one fears that the other taken ones also suffer the same fate. This one is convinced. Walking ones have black hearts, seek only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. So this is why they started distrusting humans. Now, Noxraxia, do not pass judgment so tastily. Not all walking ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the walking ones, there are good ones also. Wise words from an elder. She is adorable. Absolutely adorable. Does walking one feel unwell? I'm okay. This one would know what brings walking one to this place. You, goofball. Is all of this vegetable, right? Like I talked about this in the last stream. Like her skirt, this is actually just leaves. Same thing with the hair. Is this like stem? So funny. Dum bum bim bum. Came to this one's rescue at Noraxia's bidding. Then this one owes walking one a debt of gratitude. Walking one has questions about Lord Rama, then this one will provide him answers. But first, let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return to Little Solace. When walking one is ready, please come and see this one. These ones may speak properly then. Okay. Bye. Then it is settled. Let this one accompany walking one outside. Boom, ba, ba, da, ba, boom, ba, ba, da, ba. All right. Well, mission accomplished, folks. Feeling pretty good about life. Let's go say hi to Buscaron. Let him know all's well that ends well. We did it! Ah, you're back. Tell me the Sylph Elder as well. I love how concerned this guy is. Thank the gods for that. I don't rightly know what to make of the rest of your tale, but I'm full glad Frixio didn't come to any harm. Ah, but there I go tempting fate. Run over to Little Solace and secure us peace with the Sylphs before aught else befalls us, eh? Rest assured, I'll send word to our friends of Charlian and the Twin Adder both. You've done Gridania a great service this day, lad, and earned yourself a place of honor here at the Druthers in so doing. Be sure to come by whenever you like for a drop of Kirkin firewater. Nice. Okay. Okay, gear is crap. We'll take the silver piece. One thing I want to do. HUD. Party list. I need to bring this up to about here. I guess I could bring it all the way up here. Something like that. Hey, is that you? Accept. Woohoo! Yay, another friend. Okay. Say, friend, there's something I'd like to ask you to see delivered to the Sylphs of Little Solace. This Azema rose oil. Woo! Yes! Cool. Now we can play together. How fun. It is a gift to celebrate the safe return of their tribe's elder and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. The wood is not what it once was. The calamity changed the elementals, weakened them. Until their strength is returned, we must lend them ours to keep the wood safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the sylphs as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together, and the 12s would with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of the hope that both Gridanian and sylph alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. Okay, so I am really, really enjoying this story arc, and here's why. Because everyone talks in this game about how terrible the beast tribes are, but it is clear, with just a little bit of proper ambassadorship, understanding, and compassion, us and the beast tribes can obviously get along. Now, I don't think there's anything that we can ever do about the ones that have been touched. That is unfortunate, and if they're going to continue to attack us, then we're going to have to continue to defend ourselves. But if we can somehow deal with the touched beast tribes and then, make peace with the rest of them, we can bring peace to all the lands. And the more we do that, the less they'll want to summon the beast tribes. So this is good news. Okay, where is she? Canolexia, it's been a while since we've been here. A gift from a walking one Buscaron? A gift for these ones? Here you go. Some rose oil. Is this like lotion for the plants? Such a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking one Buscaron and adventuring one are very kind. Know that this one is deeply grateful. Many walking ones are scary. Many walking ones utter many lies and much deception. But this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. Gear is still crap. So we'll do the peace. Let's see if we can get to the end of the Sylph story arc. I think we're close. Kumoxia wants you to discuss peace with Frixio. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. This one has been expecting walking one. This one fetches elder one. There she comes. So regal. I love her. This one is pleased to see walking one again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Oh, look. The two that are always around but never do anything. Surprise, surprise. Ah, there you are, Unky. We have just been hearing tell of your deeds of the daring do. Well done. Ah, the walking ones who aided Neuraxia. This one is grateful. A pleasure to have been of service. If you do not mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. The misadventures, as Walking One calls them, of this one began when Imperial Ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial Ones closely. But these ones watched too closely, and Imperial Ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Toto Rock. Would that this one had not. In Toto Rock, a sinister one robed in black tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. I don't exactly know what the connection between the Garleans and the Ascians are. It seems like the Ascians have their own agenda, and if there's any action between them and the Garleans, they're probably pulling strings from behind, but it's hard to say. They haven't really told us as yet. A sinister one robed in black? Why do I have a feeling I should be more worried about that than I am? Okay. Yeah, it was an Ascian. Elder Frixia, we've come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the words of the Elder Seed Seer. Here you go. This one sees. So walking ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Roma. That's right. I mean, he's pretty scary. Plainly put, yes. Your people summoned the Lord of Levin but once, yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. But it is not as if the Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seed Seer wrote to you. We can get along. This one well knows and respects Horned One of Khan Isena. But be assured, like walking ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. Great. These ones resorted to summoning Lord Rama to protect the wood from Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, was but not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Rama was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touched ones. Whoa, he looks so cool. These ones want so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but did not know how and still do not know. I'm hopeful we can figure out how to do that. Touch ones, meanwhile, want to turn these ones into touch ones and did know how. So this one fled to Little Solace with all these ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Rama. But walking ones of Gridania need not fear touch ones of Lord Rama. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Rama is not callous or cruel. That's good. He looks pretty cranky, at least. So long as walking ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland where touch ones reside, walking one will not suffer thunderous judgment. So we've really lucked out on this guy. We've really lucked out. He's just a crotchety old man. He wants his little group of minion servers that are touched, but if we leave him alone, he'll leave us alone. I think this is a deal that we can agree to. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. And this one said, these ones desire peace with walking ones of Gridania. And so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By way of addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. In the case of the sylphs, Ramua's influence have made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers. But what about the abductions? A fine question, Yida. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of the tempered sylph's desire for reconciliation, another quality traditionally associated with Rama. This seems like a lot of speculation. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold. A timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Okay, interesting. Elder Frixio, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easier in the knowledge that they and the sylphs are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to Connie Senna, to the horned one, Connie Senna. I can do that. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Rama to rest. Good deal. That Sylph's elder is very reasonable. I must say, you could learn a lot from him. What? Was that a jibe? If so, I feel it is only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize reason if it punched her on the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. Anyway, we're going to head back to Waking Sands and tell Minfinia all about it. Fear not. We will be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this. And while we see to that, we should appreciate it if you would deliver Frixio's message to the Addernest. Paranoia Die, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming by. That's right. Big, beefy lion boy I am. Elder Frixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. There is a story behind me being a big lion boy, and I'll share it with you in a second. The honor is this one's. Together, let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. Super important. Bye. I still think that the scions are kind of useless. They don't really do anything except for hang around and give us dialogue. I guess that's important. Please wait, walking one, Unky. This one has yet to give walking one a token of this one's appreciation. Whoa, we got a crystal. This is huge. When these ones summoned Lord Rama, these ones were gifted this crystal. This one would now bestow the crystal upon walking one as a symbol of these ones' trust. This is huge. We need these. We're trying to catch them all. So we have 3 out of 6. Hey, we're making progress. Where's it going to go? Over here. Heidelin is happy today. She's like, holy crap. This one was not mistaken about walking one. Yeah, I'm pretty cool. Walking One is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. Ooh, that's some spooky foreshadowing. A brilliant light from within Walking One enveloped the crystal. This one saw. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be of use to Walking One. Walking One must keep that crystal safe at all times. We can do this. Before Walking One returns to Gridania, this one would ask Walking One to watch touched ones. Okay? So long as touched ones are not troubled, touched ones will not make trouble. If Walking One witnesses touched ones making no trouble, mayhap Walking One can testify to Walking Ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe places to look out for touched ones. Okay, we got a little emote quest. Cool. Dun, 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 dun. Yes. Okay, so I am a Hrothgar. This is true. This is true. Now, there is a reason, my new friend, why I am Hrothgar, and I will share it with you anon. In 1987, on TV, CBS, I believe. Let's see, Beauty and... A show aired. Beauty and the Beast, 1987. Called Beauty and the Beast. And it was a modern day interpretation of the Beauty and the Beast story. It was set in New York City. And it starred none other than Ron Perlman. I have been obsessed about this show. I watched this as a kid, but it sprung into my mind when I was going to make a character and I saw the Hrothgar. I was reminded of the show. Ron Perlman played Beast. He lived underground in these catacombs of New York City. This also starred Linda Hamilton, who later was in Terminator. And I've been watching this show. In fact, I play bits of the show before my stream starts. And it's so funny to me. It brings me so much joy. So I decided, in full Final Fantasy RP fashion, that my character's backstory is that I am Ron Perlman. I am Beast from the 1987 show, Beauty and the Beast. I am Beast. And when the show concluded, I fell into a portal. And I landed in Eorzea. And here we are now, with no memory of what happened. So there you go. That is my backstory. And it brings me much joy. The entire show is free to stream on YouTube if you're interested. And I would highly recommend it. Okay, so I got to come over here. And I got to just stand here and /lookout. Oh, dang, they're all over the place. They don't seem to be doing much except for just hanging out. There are tempered sylphs in the distance. You do not sense that they pose any danger if left alone. Good to know. That's what we wanted to know. That's literally my character lore. That's right. That's what I'm committed to. Yes, sir. Wait a minute. So Vorswal. Okay, so wait, we got to go. Where is this guy that we got to deliver this message to then? Back in Gridania. Okay, let's do it. We're almost out of free Aetheryte tickets. We're going to have to start paying. No good. This way. All right. Well, that was a fun little jaunt into the forest of Gridania. Let's go see. Well, you know what? If this is the end of the Sylph arc, I might call the stream here. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours now, and I'm feeling for my one new viewer. I kind of threw my back out a little bit yesterday. I had to take a muscle relaxer when I don't move, it's fine. But when I shift around a little bit, it's killing me. Sitting for a long time really kills me. So I think I need to get up and I need to go on a walk and try and loosen up my muscles so I'm not dying. Let's see. If it is an Unky, how went the meeting with the Sylphs? We nailed it. They love us. They love Gridania. And they're not going to bother us at all. A missive from the Sylph Elder himself, if I may. Thanks for the stream. Take care of your back. I will do. You know what? You know, a week or two of yoga and I should be right as rain. And then the trick is not to fall out of practice, just to keep doing it instead of just go back to playing video games all the time. That's the key. So we'll see if I can stick to it this time. Let's see. So the Sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Rama. And as so long as we leave the tempered ones be, we need not fear any aggression on their part. This is great. The Elder Seedseer will be overjoyed to hear that the Sylphs have welcomed our overtures, and in the knowledge that they bear us no ill will, we may channel our resources towards tackling the more conspicuous threats to our security. I feel like we should be telling this guy that the Garleans were all over the forest and super close to us. Like, yes, we dealt with that situation, but it should freak them out that they're so close to our borders, like in our borders. You have done this nation a great service, my friend. On behalf of all Gridanians, I give you my thanks. All right. Da, 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 da. We nailed it. Okay. Folks, thanks so much for coming by and playing with me. It's always a delight. We're making through this main story quest at a decent pace. If I had more time to stream, we'd be going through it faster. But you know what? It's not the destination, it's the journey, and it's a lot of fun. I really like the Sylphs. And I know that you can go do daily quests and level them up, and then you unlock, I think it's a Gobu mount. It's some crazy mount. Let's look. Sylph Beast Tribe mount. Images. Yes, it's this thing. Look at this guy. Oh my God, how cool would this be? So it's a little bit of work to get it done, but this might be worth it. Another thing that I can do off stream that doesn't break up, doesn't steal the story. Because this dude's crazy looking. I want to ride this around. All right. I appreciate you all so much. I hope you all have a beautiful Sunday afternoon. You love that mount? Yeah, it's cool looking. You ride on top of its head. I love its giant mouth. It's so scary looking. So scary. And I love that it wears a little like leafy crown. This is so cute. Look at this thing. You gonna zoom in? No. Okay, so this is like the whole guide on how to do it. Okay, well, we don't need to look at all that. Anyways, I hope you all have a beautiful Sunday. Enjoy your day. Take care of yourself. Get good rest. And I may stream tomorrow morning. I am so behind on my time at Sandrock videos. I have not recorded a single one. And usually I post on Monday. So I might have to forego streaming just to get some work done there. But I will try. I will try to put in a couple more hours. Anyways. His arms are like wacky and... do they just flap around as he runs? Hilarious. Cool. I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay. Hopefully I will see you all tomorrow. Of course, tomorrow is Monday, so if you're all at work, then no, but the videos will always go up. I appreciate you all so much. I bid you farewell, and I look forward to seeing all of you next time.